Now, the petitioners have also responded to these developments. The lawyer representing the petitioners hailed the judgment as historic.
The flow is steady, not so torrential as in the other earlier stage. Then they all empty into the ocean. Similarly, the tumultuous stage in politics or democracy is the election campaign. Then comes the plains, there the election as such. During election, as various tributaries of the river all merge into the main river, various political parties merge into the main river, that is called the general election or the Panchayat election. Then all of them together flow into the ocean. As Kabir Das said, when a drop falls in the ocean, everybody knows that drop merges into the ocean. But little do we realize, the ocean also merges into the drop. So nobody is unimportant in democracy. Every political party, every voter is important. It is that black ink which is on your index finger on the day of voting, which symbolizes sovereignty of the people, the power of the common man. Election is important. Now, we have to bury differences and work for the people of Bengal. That is more important. See, I am told about a swan who boasted to the crow, my white color is superior to yours. The crow said, no, my black color is superior. Then they said, okay, let the people decide. So they stood on the wayside. Swan on one side, the crow looking other side. People came and looked at it. What a strange creature. Then somebody said, oh, it is two outwardly, but one inwardly. Political parties may have differences outwardly, but inwardly, we are all having democracy and a constitution within us. I think that unity has to reflect in the future. We should realize that elections are not a ground to test one's physical strength. The election is to be fought by ballot, not bullet. That realization should come to everybody. I wish it will come. I do not want to continue this further. One thing, I am reminded of the Seattle Olympics, Special Olympics for the physically disabled or the specially abled children. 100 meters race began. There are 9 children, mentally retarded or specially able children. 100 meters race begins. On your mark, get set and go, the whistle blows. All the 9 children run forward. In the process, one falls down. The other 8 children stop, turn back, run back, hand hold the fallen child. All the 9 hold hands together. They run together. They finish together. They win together. I think this is a lesson for all of us. The race is there. Those who run forward should also look back and see those who are fallen. Run together. That is what democracy needs. We have completed the election. Come together. Coming together is beginning. Keeping together is progress. Working together is success. We should work together and achieve success. As Martin Luther said, we shall overcome. Now, there is a two-pronged agenda for the entire Bengal, irrespective of political affiliations. One, fight against 2 common enemies. The first enemy, violence. The second enemy, corruption. I hope this election will teach us the lessons that we should learn. I am sure there will be a relentless crusade against violence, against corruption. Thank you.
First question is, you went to Amit Shah and you made there spoke about the election process that is happening in West Bengal. What do you have said?
What transpires between me and my constitutional colleagues, whether in the state or in the center, will remain with us at the appropriate time, in the appropriate manner, the appropriate decision will certainly made available to the media.
Have you asked any kind of actions against the state from the Home Minister? Have you suggested any kind of action?
I think I have already answered.
There have been violence reported in the counting stations. There have been violence reported in the
Election has
counting
not been
stations.
peaceful. 41
There have been
till
violence
now. What
reported
is
in
your
the
take on
counting
that?
stations. There have been violence reported in the counting stations across state.
I am very emphatic. Violence is there. Violence has to be contained. It should be a common effort. We may not be able to achieve the result overnight, but the process has to continue. And the process will continue. As Vivekananda said, arise, awake, stop not till you reach your goal. We will relentlessly pursue our campaign against violence in society.
Sir, in this election, fact-finding team from the center is coming to find out what kind of violence happened in West Bengal. So, if they meet you, will you give them the data what you have or you have given to the Home Minister?
Whatever a governor is expected to do under the Constitution will be done. Thank you. Thank you.
So that was the Governor of West Bengal, Mr. C.V. Ananda Bose, holding a press conference about, at the time that the counting was about to conclude. He, of course, congratulated all participants, but also spoke out very strongly against violence and said that there should be a crusade against both violence as well as corruption, and that this is a collective effort in which all parties should actually participate. So that was, of course, what the governor said. He was not very forthcoming on what transpired in the meeting between him and the Union Home Minister Amit Shah. Said that the details will be made available at an appropriate time and an appropriate forum. For the time being, we're slipping into a short break. We'll come back with more on the other side. Stay tuned.